Good afternoon, everyone. This is Matt over at MilestoneCapitalGrowthPortfolio.com. Today is Wednesday, May 11th. I hope you've been watching all the videos lately because we've been just doing SPY so you can get some market directions, especially when it's volatile like this. It'll really help you in your options trading or your investing based on the technicals. So following these technical indicators, you can see how they work, trend lines, and so on and so forth. Doing really, really well here. I alerted everybody that follows me on WhatsApp. I got into a bunch of positions right here at this trend line, and we rode it all the way up. Called the exits over here. Started new positions here, and I put all this on WhatsApp. I called the exits, entries, and everything else. And now we had that follow through candle like I was talking about in the last video to the downside with this double top right here. It really worked out well. I just wanted to make sure that we would get follow through. We did get follow through. We broke the middle Bollinger Band on the daily. Very bearish. Even better for us, we broke this. EMA 10. EMA 10 is a very bearish signal if you break it, and if you get above it, it's pretty bullish. So we didn't get follow through. This candle was a blow off from them buying whoever buys all this stuff, and they convinced everybody to come in. They rotated out of their stock for a beautiful profit, and now everybody that is holding this got afraid, and everybody was selling, and whatever was left over, and the sellers came into it. It was just that simple. They did the final push up this morning at 10:30 to fill the gap that they left, and that was because of oil. So they filled that gap, and then they sold off, and then once we broke the middle Bollinger Band, it was game on, and we were heading towards this gap at 206.10. We're not there yet, but we'll take a look at it. So I do expect a little bit of a bounce coming in the short term, but I'm not sure yet exactly where it's going to be and what it's going to be. So looking at the hourly, there's plenty of room here. It's 46 is a relative strength index, and if we take the $2 that we've already dropped right here, $2.14, throw down another $2, and take it down to $4, something that's 204.38. That's going to take us under the weekly middle Bollinger Band or the EMA 10. We'll take a look at that in a second. So we got to be careful here and see what they're going to do. If it's not broke, don't fix it. So don't chase the upside because it's not doing something. Draw your trend lines, follow your trend lines. When this breaks, then you know something's going to happen to the upside. Other than that, we're in a downtrend pattern. So even if it gets all the way down here, bounces up to this, and it still goes like this, it means we're still in a broken pattern to the downside. So that's the way I do it. So I ride my trend lines. When a trend line breaks, if I drill this one here, then it goes up. Where it goes after that, who knows? We'll have to see. But we're doing very well on all the trades that we just get into. So checking out the weekly real quick here, you can see the middle Bollinger Band is down here, but the EMA 10 is right here. So the EMA 10 is key, and if we close that, then we're going to hit this trend line again, and we'll have to see what happens after that. And that's about 202, somewhere in that area. If we finish this week under that, we could probably get we could probably get 2 or 3 weeks red here, and maybe even make it down to the 199. I do have some lower targets by June 17th, which is about 177 in that area. So we'll have to see what happens. We have this, you have this beautiful pattern here, and it's really starting to shape up for a downside move. They've tried several times. Okay, so just to recap real quick, look for a bounce at some point. I don't think it's going to be a powerful bounce, but if it is, just ride it and do what you got to do. But I'll be calling all my exits on my new trades. So this was Friday entries I put out. We closed all these. I put those in the videos yesterday. The new ones here: 57%, 70%. One red one here: 18%, 5%, 60%, 56%, and my leaps. My leaps are doing well also. So since Friday, and this is just since Friday of last week, right now we have the gain of 998%, 999%. But as an individual trade, it's 54.84% is the average. My average that I really like to compound on is 30%. So I'm actually beating that average right now, which is fantastic. So, if you'd like to follow me on WhatsApp, you'll get all the compounding tools. You'll be able to track it. You'll be able to, start with a certain budget, and we have layouts on there that'll explain to you, how much you compound every week for 30% and where it takes you and so on and so forth. But, I put these out there. So it's a great learning experience for everybody, and, doing really well. So this is Matt over at MilestoneCapitalGrowthPortfolio.com. So click if you want to follow my trades on WhatsApp. There's a small fee, monthly fee there. Just click on the video. There's a link on the video, and if not, you want to join us in chat and just follow market conditions and different charts and options and stocks and so on, join us. It's free. Go to milestonecapitalgrowthportfolio.com and click on the join us, and then you can become a silver member, and that's free live chat, and it'll take you right into the chat room. Okay. Any questions, just email me. You can use the contact us button on the website. Okay. Have yourself a fantastic night.